Welcome, this is FaceForward Software. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to create a chart in Streamline. So I'm going to start with going over here to our main menu. Like we've done before, we'll go down to the Tiles menu, and I'm going to click on New Tile. That's going to give us our options. I'm going to name my new tile. And choose my data source, which for this one we'll go with famous order line. And then for my type, I'm going to go ahead and choose chart. I'm going to go under the additional options under the wrench tab. We'll put in the different data that we would like on our chart. So I'm going to do ship date. And for today's example, I'm going to do 2 ship dates, and I'll show you why in just a moment. We'll get that added. And then for my calculated field, we'll go with order sale price. I'm going to go ahead and move these to the correct sections that I want on my chart. So I'm going to put this first ship date under category. I'm going to do my calculated field under primary. And then for my last ship date, I'm going to put that under color. From here, I'm going to go ahead and update what I'm going to group by. So I'm going to expand my first ship date. We're going to go under Format. And for this one, I'm going to want to group this by month. And for my second ship date, I'm going to do the same options, but this time I'm going to switch my grouping to show by year. So that's the reason why we have the 2 ship dates to show the different data. And then also, something to keep in mind when working with charts, under my primary section here, I can also go to the type and choose the type of chart I want to look at. So for today's example, we're going to use bar, but maybe on a different chart I can use area, or later on switch it over to line. In addition to these options, the other thing that I would like to show is also under our settings tab. And this is where you can control under the sub-tab of design. If you want to rotate the chart, you can turn that on and off. Crosshair, you can turn that on and off. And then scrolling down here to legend, if you want to turn that on and off as well, you can control that as well from here too. Once you have everything that you would like in your chart, go ahead and click on Add. And you'll see that my tile is now added into Streamline. I'm going to go ahead and expand our bar chart. And here's our bar chart. Now, just for future reference, I'm going to go back into my tile options. So I'm going to go up here to my gear, click on that. We're going to choose on options. Any field, and we're going to go back under wrench. Any field that you drop into a category is going to go into an axis on your chart. So if you remember our ship date, we group by month. And of course, those months are corresponding on our chart here at the bottom. Anything in the color scheme will be in the color scheme presented in the chart. For this instance, we group by year. So under color, go down here, choose grouping. I've got year in there. And of course, that's corresponding with my chart as well. Now, under the section for primary, this is going to be the axis that always shows up on the left-hand side of my chart. If you were to ever drop a field into the secondary section right here that I'm highlighting, that will show up on the right-hand side of the chart. And then finally, when dealing with charts, we can always go under our primary, go to the type, and like I talked about before, I can choose line or any other type of chart if I want to change it, and just click apply. And you can see that our bar chart is now a line chart. Thank you so much and have a great day.